Yes, I'm your host, Antoinette, and isn't it a beautiful day outside? It's just the beginning of the day, the morning, perhaps, and it's already nice. It's a beautiful day. And I know that today is going to be an awesome, awesome day. Today, I'm choosing to be happy, to be happy, to feel good, to just make the most of this day, even if it's going to be a super, super hot day. Where I'm at, it's going to be so hot. When I tell you it's going to be hot, it is going to be hot. It's going to feel like you standing behind the bus all day long. It's going to feel like you on the at a train station waiting for a train. You know what I'm saying? You know that feeling when you at the train station. First of all, the train station, they need to update everything. We need air conditioner at the train station. Okay? How about that? How about that? We need some water stations too. Like at the bus stop there should be like a little spray, like a little like a sprinkler or something you could just, no, matter of fact, not a sprinkler, a mist, like a little mist with some cool air at the bus stops and the train stations and stuff like that. We need like a upgrade, like, you know what I'm saying? It's 2026. You know what I'm saying? You sitting at the train station about to melt, like waiting for the train. Like, listen, I was waiting for the train the other day. I so wish I could do like the sound effects. I wish I could. I need to learn how to do the sound effects. Anybody out there, you know, that knows how to do like the sound effects? Because I really needed to drop a bomb on that. Like I needed like a sound effect. Seriously, like waiting for the train at the train station is freaking horrible. It's horrible. Hello, hello to everyone that just entered, right? Listen, I'm talking about the train station, the heat at the train station. That's what I'm talking about right now. Like, listen, waiting for the train is just like torturous. It be so hot, okay? But anyway, today is going to be a nice hot day, right? A beautiful day, okay? A nice day to go to the beach, to go to the pool, to get wet under the sprinklers, to take your kids out to the park, to just do fun stuff, or you could stay in the house under the AC, right? But me, I'm about to head out. I'm gonna be outside in this heat, honey. Okay, it's gonna be hot. So, yes, I already know. I got my little dress ready and everything like that. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I was looking for rain in the forecast, but it's no rain where I'm at. But today's topic that I want to talk about, right? Yes, 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 yes. Hold on for a second. 1 second. Because I'm about to hold on. Yo, I'm back, right? So, what I was talking about, hello to everyone out there. Everyone out there, welcome to this live, right? So, I'm talking about choosing to be happy after everything that you've been through. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like sometimes we go through things in life and people want us to be sad, right? They want us to be still in the same place that we was last year, right? They don't want to see any type of growth, right? You know, and after being sad for so long, people get used to seeing you in that state. So it's just like, when you choose to be happy, choose to move forward in life, choose to do the things that make you happy, that make you feel alive, that you know what I'm saying, that makes you feel like this is your purpose. Like when you are living in your purpose, right? When you are living in your purpose, you are happy. You know what I'm saying? Like when you are doing the things that you love to do, you will eventually be happy or be happy. Like I feel like being happy like is somewhat a state of mind, right? But it's emotion like everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like not every day people are going to feel happy to get up and they got to go to work, happy to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Some people are not happy doing chores. Real talk, they not happy, right? But they got to do it, right? And if you know what I'm saying, you want a clean house or whatever it is, you got to do it. Point blank, period. And you got to do it over and over again. You don't have to just make up your bed one time. You got to make up your bed every morning. Or every time you get out of your bed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, working different shifts and stuff like that. We all come from different lives. You know what I'm saying? Backgrounds and all this stuff like, but I honestly feel like, sometimes like after you done been through it or experienced the worst out of life, you know what I'm saying, and you didn't give up, right? So you didn't give up, you keep on going, you keep on moving, right? So choose to be happy, choose to allow yourself to be grateful for the things that you've learned, that you've gained, and even for the things that you've lost, the things that you know what I'm saying, you least expected, like to go through. Like sometimes that can allow us to have a different type of insight to life and the experiences and the choices that we make. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like sometimes you could sit back and you reflect and see how you ended up to be where you are at. You know what I'm saying? Or the choices that you made that led you to that point in your life, right? And you could reflect on it, right? And you could see the growth, or you could see like, many different, you could see it from many different viewpoints, like, or sometimes people could view some of their journey as some of it could be like a weakness or something like that, like in terms of like you as an individual, you could sit back and be like, oh, but I was really weak at this time, I was feeling this. Like you could talk about, or you could reflect back and think about like the emotions that you was feeling at that time, right? Because sometimes people could look at you and they could think like, oh yeah, she got it together, he got it together, or they could have a certain perspective about you, but in that moment you could really be struggling, or you know what I'm saying, going through something. You know what I'm saying? Like don't nobody really know what people go through internally, or when you go inside your house and close your door to the world or whatever the case may be, nobody knows what's really going on in your household. Like people could speculate. Like when I be like, yo, I be trying my best like to stay away from like the tea channels and the gossip and stuff like that. But I always have this one particular person that I go to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it be like, all right, let's see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like people think they really know these I guess celebrities, right? Because now it's like beyond celebrities. Like it could just be, you know what I'm saying, Joe who lives in apartment 25E. You know what I'm saying? He could have just set up an account online and now everybody's talking about him. You know what I'm saying? Based off of the stuff. Because I'm like, it's really tricky like with this vlogging stuff. Because you start vlogging and stuff like that, then all of a sudden it's just like a whole reality show and now you have like fans and wherever you show up it's like hundreds of thousands of people that's there and they want to see you. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, oh yeah, you just, you're just posting and right. So people feel like, oh yeah, they know you based off of the little bit of stuff that you post. Because if you post like a 10-minute video, right? How can someone really know you based off of a 10-minute video, right? Now, another thing is that, people stream and stuff, they go live. And so it's like they spending like a huge, a large amount of time with their audience, right? And so it's like, oh yeah, they feel like they know them based off of like a small decision or a choice or like something that they do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, yo, we human, right? We're not perfect. We're going to make mistakes, things like that. I'm from the era where whatever happened, it's like, yo, it was only between the people who kind of was there, who experienced it. And it's just like the other people who wasn't there, they just getting a hearsay. Now it's like everything is recorded. Everything is like recorded and up for views for everyone to see. Like everyone gets to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like they see, if you have a fight and that fight, all right, you had some blows, but the person had a greater blows. You know what I'm saying? And people could see it. But before it was like, okay, if no one has any cameras, nobody got cameras, right? Because I'm from the era. I know some of you guys that hate when I keep saying that. I'm from the era of we didn't go outside with cell phones. Like, do you know what it feels like to be like a teenager, as a young adult, we had cell phones. Cell phones was there. Don't get it twisted, right? The little flip, they had cell phones, but at the multitude that I'm talking about, because I'm not talking about all the time when it was like, I'm not talking about the time like, oh yeah, call me after 7:00 because I got free nights and weekends. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like you only had a certain amount of minutes in the daytime to use your phone. Like who was from that era when you had like about 300 minutes for the daytime, and that's for the whole month. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 300 minutes for the whole month in the daytime, right? But at night you get free you get free minutes. But what was crazy about that is everything operated in the daytime. So it was like most people was knocked out sleep at a certain time, like probably like 9-10 o'clock people sleep. You know what I'm saying? If you're not working a non-traditional job type of stuff. But for us, we was up all night. You know what I'm saying? Talking, but it was a time like we went outside. We didn't have no damn cell phones, none of that stuff. Just go outside, have a good time. You met people outside of your house is what I mean. Like outside of your house, like now it's like it's different because it's like, yo, you could meet people on the internet, online, right? And so things are kind of like it's very like different. Like things is just like I could really say like I could remember a time when people didn't have their cell phones outside. It wasn't a thing. People weren't online. You know what I'm saying? Like people weren't meeting up at like, social media sites and stuff like that and, connecting and, it wasn't none of that. You had to go outside and meet people. You had to go to school, you met people. You go to work, you meet people. You know what I'm saying? Just commuting from different places that you had to go, like, run to the bank, go to like a community center, go shopping, go go to restaurants, go out to eat, go to church, go to different, like, talent shows, different events that they were having, different concerts that was going on in the city. They used to have like these pop-up, they even do it now, like the pop-up carnivals. You know what I'm saying? They used to have a pop-up carnival. Like one day you go outside, everything is good. You come back outside the next day, it's a whole damn carnival. Depending on whatever block, like they'll shut that whole block down and put a whole carnival on a block. You know what I'm saying? That they still do that. Like I feel like they do that like towards the ending of the summer. They have like the pop-up like carnivals and stuff like that. They'll shut down a whole block and they put like a different rides and different stuff like that. And that used to be so much fun. Like I must tell you, like it used to be just so much fun. Just fun. Like just going out and that was just like different. I feel like when I want to do something, like if I have free time and I want to do something, what I do is I like to go, like I go on the internet, right? And I just Google like what's going on in the city, what's going on in New York, what's like, let me tell you, I'd be like, what is free to do in New York City? What's some free stuff to do in New York City? Like that's the first thing I do. Let me know if you guys do that where you guys are from. Like you put, what is free to do today? What's going on in the city? Like wherever. Like you know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to take advantage of the free activities that's going on in the city. Like I just want to take advantage of everything. You know what I'm saying? But like, of course, when you step out of your house, you already know, like, money is just like decreasing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just decreasing. Like, I don't know. Like, when you was a kid, like, it should be creative. You go outside, you ain't have no money, but you had a fun time, like a blast. Like, you found stuff to do. Now, like, just as soon as you step out your house, it's like a deduction of $100 right there. Boom. No, but of course, like there's beautiful things to do, like, as far as like just going for a walk. Like going for a walk alone is an adventure in itself because you just never know what you're going to see, who you're going to bump into, what pop-up stuff is going to pop up. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like you could just be walking around, like when you in the city, like especially when you're in the city, right? Certain parts of like the Bronx, Brooklyn, all boroughs, the tri-state area, right? It's always like you go outside and it's just like different activities, different things that's going on, right? Soon we are in the month of August, so in the month of August there'll be a lot of different events where people are having like block parties. That's why I want to say block parties, because I was going to say cookouts, but it's really block parties. They having like block parties around this time. Like soon they're going to be like doing like different events for the children going back to school. So it's going to be like a lot of different things. Like when you walk out your house, it's going to be just a lot of different stuff to do, like in this particular area. But let me know, shout out where you guys are from, like what type of stuff that you guys are interested in. And hello to everyone out there that's listening and vibing out. Like, yes. But getting back to what I was what the topic is, like choosing to be happy. Like it's a lot of things to keep your mind away from thinking like, oh, I'm not happy, things aren't going good or anything like that. You could keep kind of like, keep yourself busy. Like it's always something to do. It's always something to do and to find, what I'm saying, to keep yourself busy, right? It's always this thing like finding a habit, something that you enjoy doing that you're not getting paid for, right? That you, on your spare time, what is it that you will be doing, right? That entertains you, that makes you feel like, what I'm saying, that you could do this forever, right? And just find it. I feel like happiness feels like that. You know what I'm saying? It feels exactly like that. Like, oh, you could do this very thing forever. forever. But yeah, like it's always something to find to do. It's always something you could find to do. Okay? You could find something to do that interests you. Okay? You know, in the house. Listen, you could be chilling in your house and you get up, you could find something to do, something to clean, right? Some people, they like to cook and everything like that, and they don't like to clean right away, right? They like to, eat and enjoy their food and stuff like that, right? And so they leave the dishes in the sink, but they do it before they go to sleep, right? But like keeping yourself busy. Like another thing that people could do to keep themselves busy and to keep themselves in a euphoric state where you feel happy, where you feel positive, where you feel like things are, great, right? Or going good, right? Sitting down, drawing. I feel like drawing is great. Drawing is great. Or if you want to elevate it a little bit, you could get you like a canvas, get you some paint, and just have a paint and chill type of event for yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like rearrange certain things. We about to be, summer's almost over. Hello, 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 hello. Like I said, summer is like we are in the final month of summer, right? And I'm going to get the best out of it. And I think I'm going to be bringing, well, I don't know. Because I'm really big on the audio. I like doing the audio, but I guess maybe I can make some different type of videos that can illustrate the things that I, do to keep myself to that I do for my hobby, right? Because I do have a hobby. I do like I said, you could just get like a little a canvas, get you some paintbrushes, get you some paint, and just have like a little paint and chill type of vibe. Some people do paint and sip, right? I went to like a paint and sip event, and it was kind of cool. But the thing is that they had like apple cider. I thought they was gonna have the real thing. I thought I was gonna be sitting there drinking some champagne and painting. Honey, we had some apple cider. I'm like, girl, what is going on? But it was pretty cool because it was kind of like, it was illustrated where, they had an instructor there. And so everything that we did was kind of like directed. And so by the end of, when you was finished with your paint, like your painting session or whatever, like when you was finished with it, you had some fine art. It was beautiful. It was definitely amazing. Super, super, super amazing. And it was good. I had went to some other paint and sip environments. The one that I kind of felt like, oh my God, I wish it was illustrated. Oh my God. I wish it was more directed. You know what I'm saying? I wish it had a teacher in it, or like, that type of thing. I had went to like a paint after dark, so it was kind of like you was painting in the dark pretty much, and everything was like, it was like some neon colors that was like super bright in the room. But that one, you were, free. Do they call it? I don't think they call it freelancing, but you pretty much was painting whatever you wanted on your canvas, right? And I didn't really like that. I didn't like it at all. But it was a cool concept because you're in the dark, and it's different. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? This stuff glowing in the dark. Then you had then you had like a bar there. You could have got you a drink, whatever drink you wanted to get. But the thing was, I wish it was like it had like a teacher in there, or like someone who was running it. And they had it like the other paint and sip that I went to, the the paint, and it wasn't even a paint and sip, because like I said, they had like, what they had in there was apple cider. So it was really wasn't a paint and sip. It was like, it was a paint. It was like a PG paint session or some shit. I don't know, but it was still a paint and sip. Okay, because as long as you sipping on something, it don't have to be nothing like, like alcohol or anything like that. It's just a paint and sip. Like you sipping on something. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to be any, alcohol or anything like that. It is something other than alcohol. Yeah, exactly. But that one was more so like a Halloween theme. That one when you painting in the dark. Um, but it was cool. It was cool. But in the time, I was like, I was anticipating something else, so that's why I didn't enjoy it as much. But thinking back on it, I'm like, oh, it was really a good concept. It was really good. You know what I'm saying? It was a great amount of people in there. It was clean. Everyone had the essentials that they needed. They played some beautiful music. Like the music was really like, the music that they played, you would have felt like you had to get out of your seat and dance. You know what I'm saying? You would have felt that energy, like, yo, I gotta get up, I gotta dance. You know, and then you could get up at any time and go to the bar and get you a drink, right? But most people had their drinks. But it was just freestyle. So that the only thing I didn't like was the freestyle. I wanted it to be, directed by a teacher, and you're everyone's drawing pretty much the same thing. I wanted that experience with that. That's what I thought it came with. But it was cool. Would I go back to something like that again? Yeah, I would go back to something like that again. But I would go back with something that I know I'm gonna draw. Like I would come with a picture or outline of something. You know what I'm saying? But it was like a Halloween theme, so I would have came with like a pumpkin that I wanted to kind of draw. Hello to everyone that's entering, that's coming in and out. Right, this particular live, we're talking about choosing to be happy, right? Choosing to be happy, choosing to be happy. I feel like when you choose to be happy, you're going to find things that you enjoy to do on your time, on your time that you have to yourself, right? You're not going to allow yourself to kind of be in a space where you don't feel good. With spending time with yourself. You know how some people, they be in a space where they don't feel good about themselves. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they always have to be around somebody to provide that validation, to provide them with a reason to why they are present. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a reason why they even exist. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, you don't feel happy about the time that you're spending with yourself. You don't feel happy with being alone. When you're alone, you feel sad, you feel down, you feel like, oh, you're missing out on life. It's nothing going on. Just a pessimistic viewpoint, of how you feel about yourself and spending time with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And those feelings that you feel, I feel like you could turn that into feeling good about being with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be like, oh yeah. Because it's like, when someone feels like that, they don't like being alone, they don't like their own company, then they'll choose company from people that can put them in a position that is very like dangerous. Like, you're willing to be around someone who's so dangerous, or who is not even good for you at all, just so you won't be alone. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, yeah, spend time with yourself. Feel good about what you have. Right? Like spending time with yourself. You know, as people, some people they have like houses, and they do things around the house. Right? Some people do a garden. Right? Like you focusing your energy on creating a garden or to build something. You know, for yourself, or like just giving yourself something to do, or to give yourself a goal to focus your energy on. Like even if you just spending time with yourself, like some people are will take up like start doing like meditation, right? Like taking like 20 minutes to get of 20 minutes out of your day, okay? And like allowing themselves to focus their mind and energy on something other than like the negativity and stuff like that, right? Just keeping yourself busy, finding like finding new things to be excited about, or finding new things that you potentially could like. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a messed up thing to be by yourself or to spend time with yourself. It's just really not like it's just I don't know why some people just can't, like they just can't be by themselves. Like it's just crazy. I'm telling you, it's insane. Like some people just cannot. They can't do it. They just like to be around people, and hey, that's fine. That's what you. That's what. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like you want every minute. Like it's fine. That's great. Like you know what I'm saying? That's just like being in a house with a whole bunch of family. It's like, yeah, you around, you know what I'm saying? Like you like to be around people. Hey, that's great. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling people to isolate themselves, be by themselves. Absolutely not at all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that you could, it could lead people to create communities and different things that involves people, like different activities and stuff like that that involves other people, or some people love helping people, so they create certain businesses or programs that's geared towards helping people and getting them to whatever it is, like getting them to out of the situation that they're in, or possibly helping in a different way. I don't know, but just kind of like harnessing on the things that you love or the things that you like. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, some people enjoy spending time with themselves, right? Some people enjoy spending time with themselves, but also spending time with other people, right? And some people just enjoy just being around people, and that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just pretty much you finding out what it is that you like for yourself and what's going to work for you, right? It's not like, some people feel like they gotta have somebody tell them how how they should live their life. But the reality is if you of a certain age, if you listening to this, I know that you're an adult, right? And when we are adults, we make decisions based off of the things that we want for ourselves. Or some people make decisions based off of the things that's going to benefit them. Like people just, they would think about things in so many different ways, right? Some people choose to have friendships because they genuinely want to get to know new people, or they genuinely want friends, right? But you have another group of people who would choose friendships based off of what that particular person could provide for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll sit back and be like, okay, well, this person has resources that I could utilize, and they're connected to this group that I'm trying to be involved with. So that would be a beneficial move for me to allow him into my circle, or for him to allow me into his circle, type of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like some people just think like that. Like some people want real friendship, and the other people just want what they could get from that person. And hey, it is what it is. Like, some people go into relationships knowing that they're going to use the person, and that they know that they're going to be used as well. And it's like they feel like, oh well, if we're in a relationship with each other, we should be able to use each other. I don't want to just use this, suck this person dry and just take, and they not getting nothing from me, right? Some people think like that. Like, every decision is calculated. I don't know. I guess. And that's what makes them happy. I don't know. Or closer to whatever the hell they they working towards, you know? But choosing to be happy. Choosing to be happy after experiencing something traumatic is something that can be done. Like, getting over something traumatic can be done. Allowing yourself to be happy can be done. You know what I'm saying? It's the point of really, like, choosing to be happy, choosing what's best for you, choosing a new path, and knowing that you can create new memories, you can create new experiences. The thing to me is that people feel like once they go through something, right? This is based off of my observation. Listen, I'm not no psychiatrist, I'm not no therapist, none of that. These are just what I think. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I always tell people, like, you know, you could get professional help if you, like, really, like, if you are in a place where you can't get up out of the bed for days. Like, if you can't take care of yourself, if like, I'm telling people, right, the topic is choose happiness, but if you can't choose happiness, you can't be happy at all, you don't feel good, no matter what anybody does, no matter what you do, you don't feel happy. You can seek out a mental health professional, seek out, like, you know, speaking to a therapist, or seeing a psychiatrist, a psychologist as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, speak to someone, right? Like I said, I'm not a mental health professional. I'm not like a licensed therapist or none of that stuff, right? This is just a topic that I'm talking about. But I know that there's people out there who just are probably experiencing things, and they like, oh, okay, well, you're saying choose happiness, but I can't get up out the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where it's just like they have a lot of things that's going on. It's just like, okay, you should get help. You know, you should definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people should work on themselves. Like, yes, like, there's things that, you know, people could do to, people can do to change, like, they could change their schedule, change the things that they're doing, the things that they're focusing on, and stuff like that can help them to become better, you know. But you can create whatever it is that you want for yourself. And I know it just sounds so cliche, but there's so many people that are like examples of that, you know, who really didn't believe the haters or people that's just like trying to, you know, discourage them, or or anything like that, like, right? Because it's like when you put your mind to something, you could really make whatever that is happen, right? Or you could open doors to places that you really need to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even if you work towards something and it doesn't work out, other doors may open and you find out that you like something way more than that, right? And just being creative. I feel like being creative leads to like happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, just I don't know, because it's just like it's just like a different time. I don't know, like it's a different time. We are in a different time, man. Who goes out the door? Who goes out their house and leave their phone in the house? I want to know. Is the chat open? Is people in? Like, let me know. Like, have you ever left your phone at home on purpose because you wanted to leave your house without your phone? Can you really operate without your phone? I just want to know. Anybody out there who ever left their phone in the house? You know what I'm saying? And went on about their day like completely like, I just want to know. Can you go days, months, and stuff like that without your phone? Can your phone just be in your house and you leave your house? I'm just saying. I don't know. I just feel like it's just so unrealistic. Like I'm just hey, I just think that I just think like yo, it's like so unrealistic. For real. It is. I don't know. But anyway, I'm about to get off of here. I'm going to come back later on today because I have some announcements that I'm going to be sharing. Listen, I'm super excited. Like, yo, I love the summer, but I'm super excited about the fall because there's so much stuff that's coming for the fall. And I want all of you guys to be a part of it. Like, seriously, like, listen, things are about to go up like 20 notches. Like, anywho, I want all of you guys to go to www.beautifulstarpodcast.com. And I want you guys to sign up for the free meditation group that I want all of you guys to be a part of. Okay, now this meditation group meets once a month on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're available during that time, definitely sign up. And if you want to be a part of it, okay, you have to want to be a part of it. Definitely go there, click Meaningful Meditation, and sign up to be a part of it. We only meet once a month, but it's going to be on a Thursday at 8:30 p.m. So just so you know. But the thing is, you don't know which date it will be on. So once you sign up, you will always get all the new dates and stuff like that. And then also I have some new sessions. Like if you want to book with me, have a one-on-one, and they have the event session, the combined session, and it's going to be some new sessions. Things are going to be changed around, but there's a summer sale going on right now. There's a summer sale, so take advantage of that. After the 31st, you won't be able to get anything sales. Like, and then some of the sessions are going to go back and like it's just gonna go away. You know what I'm saying? Because last year for the all year round, except for the summertime, I only had the one-on-one that's available now. It's a one-on-one, the event session, the one-on-one and event session was a combined session, but in a colloquy session, yes. So we got that going on, but everything's gonna change soon. So I don't even know if I'm gonna even offer any sessions for this year to come. I don't know. I think it's gonna start being a thing of the past where I do one-on-ones. It's just gonna be like possibly just the live events and different things in group form, maybe. So we're gonna see how things are gonna play out after August 31st, or the last day of August. I think this month go up to 31 days. So we're gonna see how that's going to like play out and stuff like that. Like whether or not if I'm gonna keep all the sessions, bring them back, or just do away with the booking sessions with me. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But yeah, but there's more stuff to come. Yes, I'm gonna have more stuff to come and some more announcements to come too. Some announcements to come. I'm gonna come on later on today as well. All right, peace out. Talk to you guys soon.